Hi, welcome back to the fourth video. And in this video, we will see how to import my data in Colab. And then we will see the basic level processing of that data. So let's start with the video. So I have created this Google Colab sheet. And the first thing I will do is that, okay, so I have this CSV file here. This is my data which I'm going to use in initially. If you see about this data, I have the country here, then the age, then the salary. And based on these three columns, I have then the result. Based on these three columns, did this guy purchased something or not? Did the purchase happen or not? So that's my data. And we will see like how we will first train our model, feeding it this value, then we will test like if it's giving much more accuracy or not. What's the accuracy? Is it predicting values correctly or not? So to start, I will go to this folder here and I will click here and then I will upload this data CSV file. Okay, so it's uploaded. So first thing I will do is that I will import couple of libraries which we are going to use. First, I will import pandas as PD. So import pandas as PD. If you are familiar with Python, you know, when you import a library, you can create a sort of an alias for that library so that it would be much easier for you to use later. So second library I'm going to import is NumPy. So NumPy is basically a library to deal with 2D arrays. Third library I'm going to use is that matplotlib. Okay, as PLT. So I will run this, got executed successfully. The next thing is I am gonna read my data. So for that, I will use pd read CSV and then my file name. Actually, it's data.csv. And yeah, let's run it, see if there is any error. It was successful. Now we will segregate our data. We will segregate all the columns, data columns, feature columns, and then we will also segregate the results as a y in a y variable. So let's first segregate all the data feature columns in the x variable. For that, we will use this iloc function, ilocate function basically. So this function, it take two values. The first one is the row, reference to the row, and the second one is the reference to the column. So if I will give something like this, it will return me the value. Actually, let's print this. Okay, so it's giving me 1 2 0 1 2 second row and 0 1 2 3. This is the cell, the value it is returning me, and you see this one here. Now, in my scenario, I'm not interested in a single value. I am interested in all of these values. For that, we will do something like this. We will copy this from here and we will use range. So for range, I can give starting value and the end value. But in our case, we want all the values. So we will just give this and we will move to the second one. So what does this mean? This means is that fetch all the values from start to end, and that's exactly what we are looking for. And for the column, we are looking for all the column, not other than the last one. So for that, start would be empty and the end would be -1. -1 is like, okay, don't add this column. That's what this means. From start from 0 and go till the last one, but don't add the last one. Okay, so then I will do values to fetch the values and let's print this. Okay, we have all the values from, other than the last column. Now to fetch the values of the last column in variable y, we will do something data.iloc, and again all rows, we need all rows. For now, for the column, since we are only interested in the last column, I will give -1 here because we only want the last column here. We're not interested in a range, we just need the last column. So okay, there should be values. Okay, let's print this. Okay, yeah, so it worked. So we have all the values in the last column. Here we go. And that's it for this video. Next video, we will see how we can clean data. And until then, bye bye. Take care.